Hans Looman with Infigo Audio. Thank you for having a look here. So what we're showcasing here is our Method 4 D2A converter. It's a dual Sabre DAC ES9038 Pro DAC. We use everything 32-bit, completely DC coupled into the amplifier, so we use the DAC as a preamplifier. The amplifiers are full Class A, 250 watt amplifiers, but they're not cooking the room. So we're using only 35 watts extra on top of the signal to basically keep them always conducting at all times, so they create that pristine Class A quality sound. One of the most important things, when you have a mono block that sits really close to a speaker, you definitely do not want the fins of the heat sinks to start acting as xylophones. So because of that, we have special curved shapes custom milled in here, and so that actually avoids any resonance frequency from being able to emanate from these fins. So they're sonically completely dead, as they should be. From there, we connect into these Alta audio Adam speakers, and about the speakers, I want to introduce you to Mike Levy, that can tell you all about them.
Thank you. I'm Mike Levy of Alta Audio. These are our new Adam speakers, and they were actually in the works for quite a while, but after the last show, Hans said to me, "You've got to get me your new three-way." They use our technology in the bass, which is called XTL bass. Now, the XTL bass technology came as a result of research into what was wrong with the methods of creating bass in speakers in the past. We had several different methods: infinite baffle, tuned port, transmission line, and they all had their strengths and their weaknesses. Personally, I liked the way that tuned port worked from resonant frequency on up, but disliked the fact that below resonance, it completely decoupled the woofer, and you would have woofers moving without creating sound and creating distortion and limiting power handling. But I like transmission lines in that case from resonance on down, because they were capable of coupling with the woofer from resonance on down and preventing that motion from happening, but they had problems from resonant frequency on up. It took a while to find a method to create a speaker that had a hybrid of the two, and that hybrid also incorporated the total removal of padding in the cabinet and the minimization of loss, thinking on the basis that if you look at the way that instruments have been designed in the past over hundreds of years, that you've never seen an instrument designed as a box, and you've never heard of somebody putting padding in their Stradivarius to make it sound better. So instead, we shaped the cabinet so that transmission line is also shaped so that it reinforces all frequencies equally beyond the resonance frequencies that it's supposed to, and also the tuning broadens the Q and the extension of the bass. These speakers will go to infrasonic frequencies, and they also have the added thing that since they no longer are limited by the excursion of the driver, the energy of the driver is put out as sound, and you will hear deep, powerful bass coming out of them and see the woofer hardly moving at all. That woofer system is coupled to our mid-range, which is also in an XTL transmission line, and our pure aluminum ribbon tweeter, which has neodymium magnets on it. And all of that is crossed over with a fine crossover that is hand-tuned by me, and through the years of experience that I have, allows the ribbon to meld seamlessly into the color.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
You said it was hand-tuned. Are you sure it's not Hans-tuned?
Oh, it is also Hans-tuned in this room, because I have to tell you, I've used a lot of excellent amplifiers, and the speakers are not critical of amplifiers, but when they are on the Infigos, they love it.